The case we filed today is shining a spotlight on a critical issue in British Columbia, the rampant use of water for fracking and natural gas development. While we've seen moratoria and protests in eastern Canada over fracking, oil and gas operators have been steadily drilling wells in BC using hydraulic fracturing or fracking for almost 10 years. The petition that we filed in the BC Supreme Court challenges the Oil and Gas Commission's practice of repeatedly granting short-term water approvals for drilling and for fracking. We will seek an order declaring that the Commission's practices are unlawful and in violation of the Water Act. Encana is also named in this suit because we seek to quash a number of approvals that they were granted by the Commission.
We went on the road and we went to visit the areas. We spoke to the communities that were sending us those concerns. We were told to look at a river called the Kiskatinaw River. In 2012, that river was under drought conditions, yet 1 million gallons of water per day were given to the gas industry for fracking.
It is fracked gas that would be piped to the north coast, liquefied at the proposed terminals, and shipped in tankers through the Great Bear Rainforest. With 2 LNG terminals approved and more than 7 more under review, BC is rushing headlong towards a false promise of LNG and a massive increase in fracking, without considering the cumulative impacts on water, on global warming, and on a part of the province that is already suffering the consequences of massive industrial development.
There are a variety of ways in which the industry draws water out of the ground, and there is no comprehensive reporting or tracking of all of that. So while the Oil and Gas Commission is increasingly starting to report on some of the ways it takes water out of the ground, there is no across-the-board reporting on actual water use by industry, and that's something that we definitely need to see in BC. The fact that the province has said that it's going to look at the Water Sustainability Act, this is an opportunity to raise the question of whether or not the Oil and Gas Commission should be overseeing water use by industry, or whether maybe the Ministry of Environment could get that job back.
We're very eager to see that the oil and gas industry is covered by the Water Sustainability Act. There's been a conspicuous non-reference to that, so we are watching the wording as it proceeds, and we'll be following ecojustice's lead. This is a representation of the around 890 different water take situations in northern BC. So this is all the Section 8 permits. We couldn't get the actual definition down strong enough in this map, so we created a second one. You can see that some of these are actual clusters of particular water withdrawals. One of the most important water withdrawal scenarios was Two Island Lake, which is the site of the world's largest frack job. The Oil and Gas Commission reports say there's not a problem, that we're well within the boundaries of safety, and that it's only a small fraction of how much water is on the ground. But yet communities are really feeling this, and they're really telling us the stories. So we believe that the missing link is the lack of regulation for whatever reason, whether it's financial resourcing, whether it's low personnel, of just how much water is being used.